Hello everybody, welcome back to Sports Federation TV. It's Friday night and we talk about what's happening in the world of sport in the Western Cape. We've got a studio audience tonight, so that's a little bit different to normal, so you're going to have to bear with me in case I lose my focus. Of course, for those of you that have watched the show before, you will know that Sports Federation TV takes care of the official legitimate sports in the Western Cape. Of course, all the sports in alignment with SASCOC. And if you look in the Western Cape, we've got 6 different districts, ranging from the Cape Winelands, which is the old Eden, to Cape Town, which is the old Western Province. We've of course got Eden, at least, is the old SVD. Cape Winelands is the old Poorland. And we've got Central Karoo, and we've got Overberg, and we've got West Coast. And those are the 6 districts that make up the districts in the Western Cape. In fact, you can see just behind me the logo, and you can see it on me as well. It's the new emblem of the provincial structure of the Western Cape. So this show, Sports Federation TV, caters for the federations, especially in the amateur sector, that need a little bit of extra coverage. So a little bit of talk about our athletes and our administrators who make sure that the ball keeps rolling in the world of sport. We've got some great interviews for you coming up today. We'll be speaking to the folks from mountain biking a little bit later. I'm going to have Mariska and Stefan Garilaki joining. I hope I said that. Did I say that right? Garilaki? Garlicky. You got Stefan Garlicky and Mariska. What? Mariska Strauss, both internationally renowned mountain bikers, super famous, except of course when it comes to me. Joining us on the show, we've got Fadil Hendricks from SANPO. That's of course Pigeon organization here in South Africa, the South African National Pigeon Organization. And of course we've got Tommy Dillon from SA Lifesaving joining us a little bit later. And those of you that watched the SA Sports Awards on Sunday night will know that Lifesaving walked away as the Federation of the Year. So we've got the president of SA Lifesaving joining us on the show a little bit later. But right now we're going to speak to the folks from Funakoshi Karate International in South Africa. And with me is Anke Smit and Wickus Smit. Anke, Wickus, welcome to Sports Federation TV.
Thank you.
Thank you, yeah.
All right, so you guys are going to have to speak up. I don't know, you karate guys, you all get big, aggressive on the floor. But then we put you on TV and you're very quiet. Anke, tell us a little bit about yourself. Funakoshi Karate, this is your style?
Yeah, so I started when I was 5, so 14 years ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically my mom started it, so I kind of got dragged into
Your
it.
mom also a karate?
Yes,
Yeah?
she's my instructor.
She's your instructor?
Yeah.
Still?
Yes, still.
What is your mom's name?
Wickus Smit.
Birgit. Okay.
Yeah.
She's of course involved with the administration of karate. And
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah. And yourself, Wickus?
Yeah, I'm a middle brother, and I started karate as well with a family 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And ever since it's been a family sport for us, and yeah, we enjoy doing it.
So how many times a week do you train?
At the moment, I train 3 times a week, but
Yeah.
there are classes all 5 days of the week.
Yeah.
So you can actually choose when you want to go. But yeah, it's just for me now limited time, so 3 times a week.
So the whole family is training together. So
Yeah.
if something's going wrong with dinner, you're not gonna, you just leave it alone.
Exactly, yeah.
The highest rank says eat the food.
Yeah.
One of the most stripes on the belt.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Funakoshi Karate. I mean, we have a lot of different styles of karate around the world. Goju-kai, Shotokan, Goju-ryu, Kyokushin, and so forth. Maybe just give us a little bit. I mean, Gishin Funakoshi is, of course, the founder of Funakoshi Karate, right?
Well, took his name because it was founded, our style was founded in 1966
Yeah.
in Durban, South Africa, by a guy called Edwin Ward.
Yeah.
And he basically started with the Japanese from the ships in the harbor,
Yeah.
training a little bit martial arts and stuff, and then they flew the first instructor down from Japan
Yeah.
to give classes here in Durban, and it's a Shotokan based style.
Okay.
So yeah, and we're international family, like we said, South Africa, Belgium, Germany, New Zealand and Australia, and we interact with our counterparts there all in the world. And
So
it's- yeah.
do you guys do the same sort of kata and
Yes.
are the rules the same?
Yes,
Same discipline in terms of respect and all that?
yes, all around the world, and then we fall into all the 5 countries fall into the WKF bracket as well for our sport karate.
Yeah.
So it is.
We in fact had David Bonatello, who you would probably know who he is. We had him on the show. I had him on the show with me. In fact, folks, if you just joined us, I'm standing in for Lenyukta Chetty. I should have said that at the beginning of the show. Lenyukta couldn't make it today, so I've jumped in to make sure that that the show goes on, so to speak. But going back to Anke and Wickus Smit from Funakoshi Karate. We had David Bonatello on the show with us now about a month ago that he joined us here. He's of course the chairperson of the Athletes Commission for the WKF, which is of course the Olympic rules side of karate, and he was out here doing a couple of clinics and so forth. Did you guys have a chance to work with him?
Yes. So the first time I worked with him was in Croatia in June or July,
Yeah.
and then the second time when he came back down, I went again.
Did you feel like you learned something from him?
Yes, always. They're on a different level than us. So
Well, of course, I think he was like 15-time world champion.
yeah.
Yeah. So tell us a
Yeah.
little bit more about that in terms of what does he bring? What did he bring to the table for yourself?
I think he just brought a different mindset, because in South Africa we're not so evolved in karate yet in that sense, because we've won one international medal,
Yeah.
and so he's been a world champion. He told us what it feels like, and obviously motivated the people who had to go compete now overseas and stuff. So he just brought a different mindset and motivation to the.
So what would you say to maybe one of the kids that's watching the show tonight that wasn't at that clinic, that maybe would have wanted to take a bit of advice from you? What would you say was the one thing that you learned at that time with David that would like make the difference in your karate?
I think just that we're all capable of reaching our goal, whatever it might be.
And we've got in Unicity Karate, we've got lots of dojos, and it's really tough competition here locally, because we normally go from Unicity, Western Cape, and then Western Cape, South Africa.
So what's next for you guys now that you've been to Tenerife? Was that a international tournament?
Yes.
All right. So what comes next now?
So we just, before Tenerife, we had a Western Cape and Unicity trials. So then if you qualified there, you go to KSA trials next year.
Federations who don't get a chance to get on TV to come and join us, but it would not be possible without the likes of Bashu's. All right. So for those of you that have not had this drink before, right? Bashu's cool drink. So it's been around since 1899. I think it's the oldest cool drink in the country. It's been around much longer than many of the others. The one I'm holding in my hand now is ginger beer, but personally my favorite is cocoa pine. A little bit later in the show, I'm going to give you an opportunity to win yourself a case of Bashu's cool drink. That comes up a little bit later. So make sure you keep your cell phones handy, because you need to send a question that I ask you on a short code on an SMS to 33090. That comes up a little bit later. Well, we're seeing you after the break when we're joined by mountain biking. We'll speak to Mariska Strauss and Stefan Garlicki from mountain biking. Very exciting.